Welcome back, everybody, to Heritage Court inside the Pentagon here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It's game number 2 in the 29th Men's NAIA Division II National Championship. Well, we had our first upset of day 2 here in our prior game. If you're just joining us this morning, St. Francis of Indiana, the number 6 seed, we're down 16 with 17:33 to go in the basketball game. And they came back and rallied at the end to defeat the number 3 seed, Union Kentucky, by the score of 82-76 behind the play of point guard Antoine Cushingberry, who led the way with 26 points. Our ball game here this morning will feature the number 2 seed, the Ottawa Braves out of Kansas, and the number 7 seed, the Concordia Bulldogs, out of the GPAC. Ottawa will come in 27-6 on the season. Concordia will come in with a record of 24-9. They received an automatic bid by defeating Dakota Wesleyan University in the GPAC postseason conference championship game in Mitchell, South Dakota last week in front of 3,100 rabid Dakota Wesleyan fans. Concordia went on the road, and for the first time in 3 meetings this season, Concordia edges Dakota Wesleyan 68-65 to find their spot in this year's National Basketball Tournament. And for the Bulldogs, their first appearance in the National Tournament in 15 years. So they may be the sentimental favorite. I can tell you that because of the crowd being eliminated basically from attending the tournaments now because of the coronavirus pandemic, Concordia has some rather extended family members in attendance here this morning. Joel Beal will jump with Mason McDowell, and the tap will be controlled by the number 2 Ottawa Braves. Jackson Mallory will bring it into the front court. He'll hand the ball back. And here's our first shot of the ball game. It's going to be short. Off the mark by Ryan Haskins. Concordia with the basketball. Carter Kent. And they'll turn it over on their first possession. And here come the Braves. McDowell wanted to go inside to Ryan Haskins, cutting across the lane. Just a little extra juice on that one. And the Braves turn the basketball over. Brevin Sloop on the wing. Justin Wiersma back to Sloop, side of the lane, cut off nicely there. Sloop. And the jumper from the right elbow on the way is up and good by Tanner Shuck. Shuck with the basketball at the other end. The Braves come up empty. Haskins just left it on the edge of the cylinder. Here's a 3 ball from the right wing. Is up and good by Carter Kent. And just like that, Concordia on a 5-0 lead. Haskins, McDowell on top. Mallory. Here's a 3 by the big guy, and he'll bury it. Mason McDowell, 6'7" junior. buries the 3 ball as the Bulldogs come up empty. And here come the Braves. On the drive, Mallory. Cross court, jumper on the way from the wing, off the mark, no good by Daniels. At the other end, Concordia's Joel Beal scores off the window. Beal with 2. 7-3 Concordia. Another 3 by McDowell. That's going to be off the mark. Sloop with the basketball. Kicks on top. Here's a 3 on the way, off the mark by Tanner Shuck. At the other end, lay-in, no good by Ottawa. Concordia with the basketball. Another 3 on the way. That's going to be off the mark. Long rebound corralled by Matt Balda. McDowell out front at 6'7". Here's a drive on the way. One hand off the window by Jaquan Daniels. Shuck down the lane with the scoop, no, but a whistle and a foul. Nice move right here, as you see, by Shuck, challenging the big man McDowell inside, and Mason comes up with the foul, his first personal. Shuck at the line, shooting 2 for into the 2-shot foul. Is up and good. He's got 3 points. Shuck, a 6'4" senior from Grand Island, Nebraska, eyes the bucket, drops it through the sack, maybe a sock. He's got 4, and it's a 4-point lead, 9-5. Daryl Bowie is checked in for Ottawa. At the other end, here's a runner off the window by Joe Johnson III, and he scores. Down the lane, Shuck attacks the basket, and he's going to be fouled by Andre Jackson. And Tanner Shuck will be back at the line, shooting 2 on the season, a 81% foul shooter. Shuck already with 5 of the 10 points for Concordia. Got them both. Concordia 24-9, 12-8 in the GPAC conference from Seward, Nebraska. Their head coach, Ben Limbeck. Drive, kick out, head fake, runner, no, rebound to Concordia. Ryan Holt has it. Sam Scarpelli. 3, they thought about it. That was Sloop, and we're going to get a hand check foul. And it's going to go on Ryan Haskins. His first, team's third, side out for Concordia. Making their first trip to the national tournament in 15 years. Shuck, they'll swing it around. Drive started, now they'll hand it back off 3 on the way. That's going to be no good, the 3 taken by Brevin Sloop. And a host of bodies hit the floor. And the foul will go against Ottawa did not see who that was on. We'll check it at halftime. Here's a three from the corner. Buried it. Tanner Shuck. Shuck knocks down the three, doubles up the score. Here's a three at the other end by Ottawa. Rebound to Concordia. Little head fake, spin, down the lane, underneath, and they'll throw it away. They want to Gage Smith at the other end. Here's the runner. That's off the mark. Rebound falls into the hands of Jaquan Daniels, and he'll score with the putback. Concordia by 5. Wiersma on the right wing. Shuck, another three. Yes! Tanner Shuck is on fire here at Heritage Court. Ottawa wants a 30-second timeout, and they'll get one right here with Concordia leading by 8, 17-9. 14:01 to go here in the first half of play. Ottawa will come into the season 27-6. And the number 2 seed here in the Kramer bracket. This Concordia team features 3 all GPAC performers. Johnson down low, goes baseline. Drops it into the hands of Daryl Bowie, who scores along the baseline. And a steal, ball loose on the floor. Braves come up with it. Crossover, down the lane, reverse lay-in, no, but the follow-up by Andre Jackson is good. Good hustle play by Jackson. Smith. Crossover, spin at the elbow, no. Haskins, no on the three, his first miss of the ball game. And Daryl Bowie with the basketball in his hands runs the offense. He'll go baseline. Kicks on the wing. Here's a three, no. Rebound, a whistle, and a foul against Ottawa. Foul on Bowie, his first personal. Both these teams like to score. Ottawa averages 88 points a game, 79 for Concordia. A three on the way, that's going to be just a wee bit short. Long rebound taken back by Concordia. They'll dump it down low. Haskins underneath, finds a man. Can't hang on to the basketball. Down inside, and we got a block called. A beautiful bounce pass from Carter Kent. Inside. And on the way up, Gage Smith was fouled. And now they're going to say a non-shooting foul. Okay. So it'll be Concordia basketball triggered in from the baseline. They'll lob it side of the lane. Smith. Hands off to Sloop. Sloop back to Smith. Needs some help. Wanted to go inside. They'll turn it over. Braves want to run. Flying down the floor. And it's going to be Bowie, who had the ball knocked out of his hands, taken away by Sam Scarpelli. Braves inbound. Jump hook in the lane is left short by Mason McDowell. He already has a three in the ball game. 17-13 Concordia. drive, cut off, bounce pass side of the lane. Flo Beal, he'll go up and score over Mason McDowell. Flo Beal with 4 points, and it's a 6-point lead. Drive started, left it short. That was Joe Johnson the third. Gage Smith. Baseline ball picked up by Gage Smith. He'll get it back on the left wing. Here's a bucket on the way. Three by Scarpelli is no good. Rebound to Ottawa. McDowell cut off inside the foul line. Here's a cutting Joaquin Daniels, and he has the assist from Joe Johnson. Daniels with 6. Shuck. Bounce pass inside Kent. Cut off baseline. Kicks out Smith. Open for three. Looks good. It is good. Gage Smith with the 3 ball. And just like that, head coach Walls Human wants a 30-second timeout. So Concordia, having not been in a national tournament in 15 years, has come out on fire here in this opening 10 minutes of the basketball game. Stage, in other words, not too big. They went into the Corn Palace at Mitchell, South Dakota a week ago in front of 3,100 fans and defeated the perennial favorite Dakota Wesleyan Tigers at home 68-65 to get here. Bulldogs in the dark uniforms, Ottawa, Kansas in the white. Bowie across the timeline. Leaves it out front for Haskins. McDowell backs in, cut off, needs some help. On the wing, Daniels. In the paint, kicks it back out to Bowie, 5 on the shot clock. Looks for a screen, flies down the lane. Here's McDowell for 3, no. Off the mark, rebound, and in midair, Ryan Holt saves it. At the other end, on the lay-in is Justin Wiersma. Bowie inside, no. Tip up, no by Daniels. Ahead the Bulldogs want to run. Here's a shot, no good. Battling for the rebound underneath. Picked up by the Braves. Bowie, 3 ball, in and out of the cylinder. So this is not for the faint of heart. Both these teams getting up and down the court here at the Heritage Court. Brevin Slope. On the wing, Kent. He'll challenge McDowell inside, just leaves it a little short. Bowie out of the pack. Down low. Kick out on the wing to Daniels. They'll reset the offense. Oh, no. He'll turn and fire and bury a 3 ball. Jaquan Daniels with 9. 24-18. Cross court 3 on the way, up and in by Ryan Holt. Foul goes against Concordia as Justin Wiersma, his first. You're going to see a lot of threes being pulled today by the Bulldogs. They put up over 1,000 threes during the regular season. Lob inside, McDowell on the low block over Beal is up and good. Mason with 5. 27-20. as a team, shooting 37% from beyond the arc. Here's a drive down low, kick, reverse lay-in. That was Brevin Slope, left it short, rebound Ottawa. McDowell thought about a three, head fake, goes on the wing to Bowie, back to McDowell, back to Bowie. In the lane, rejected out of there by Justin Wiersma, and a reach-in foul. And now Concordia turns it over. Foul will go on Joel Beal, his first, team second. Backdoor cut, Bowie gets it back into the hands of Kyle Patrick. Inside, Bowie slides along the baseline. He scores his 4th point. Wide open, here's a three on the way, up and in. Wiersma with three. At the other end, three put up, off the mark, rebound Concordia. Here come the Bulldogs offensively. Smith got away with a push. Ball nearly taken away. Corner three by Smith, off the mark, rebound by Matt Baldy. Matt in the air for that one. Here's Bowie, kicks out to the top of the circle, gets the ball back. His three on the way, no. Rebound battling for it, and Gage Smith comes up with a loose ball in the right corner. Ahead to Slope. Inside, Smith rejected from behind by Kyle Patrick. And he'll get the ball back. He'll pull an NBA three head on. No good. We've got a host of players waiting for the next dead ball to get into the ball game. 2 for Ottawa, 3 for Concordia. And they're all right there gathered. And I can guarantee you, folks, they're not exchanging email addresses. Gage Smith saves it. The three on the right wing. Where's Minot? Nor are they saying, where are you having dinner tonight? Here's a shot by Darryl Bowie, rejected out of bounds by Gage Smith. And now we'll get our substitutions in. McDowell, Daniels, Andre Jackson in for Ottawa. A.J. Watson, Scarpelli, and also Carter Kent in. And now we're going to get a full 60-second timeout. 5:52 to go here in the first half of play. The number 7 seed Concordia Bulldogs leading the number 2 seed Ottawa Braves by 8. More basketball to come from Sioux Falls, South Dakota after this break. Back to Heritage Court Ottawa basketball. McDowell, baseline, spins on Gage, muscling his way inside. And Mason with 7. Mason McDowell looks like he could be playing in the NFL as an offensive tackle. He's got some girth to him and some size, and a foul called. It'll go against Concordia's Carter Kent. His first personal. Ryan Haskins walks the basketball across center court to Daniels, who dumps it inside to McDowell, leaves it short, gets his own rebound back, and Mason will put it back in off the glass for 2. Scarpelli to Smith, thought about a 3, now takes it off the dribble. He'll challenge McDowell in the paint, got by him with the left hand, had the perfect position, a nice move, couldn't get it to fall. Out of the pack comes Haskins for Ottawa. Now a spin behind the back dribble. Pass down low. McDowell to Daniels. Wow. The big guy can shoot threes, and he can throw dimes as well. A great assist, backdoor cut by Daniels. And at the other end, on the drive, Jackson will pick up the personal foul, his second, team's 7th. So the Braves on a 6-0 run are within 2, and at the line, free throw is no good by Tanner Shuck. First miss of the ball game. Had been 5 for 5. Ottawa can tie or take the lead for the first time in this basketball game. Second time in the game. Here's Daniels, back up, step back, 3, no. Rebound Concordia. Into the front court, A.J. Watson to Beal. He'll go inside on McDowell, turns him over, has position. Nice play by that young man right there in the center of your picture. Chloe Beal, he's got 6, and it's 32-28. Haskins, Daniels, and stolen away by the Bulldogs. They want to run. Bounce pass down low, and Daniels comes away. Ahead to Darryl Bowie. He'll do the dipsy-do off the window for 2. Bowie off with 6. And the Braves within 2 at 32-30. Scarpelli nearly threw the basketball away. He drove into the elbow area, got up in the air, so really didn't have any place to go. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw Watson sliding along the baseline to the left, tried the bounce pass, nearly intercepted by Ottawa. Instead, it goes out of bounds. It'll be Concordia basketball. Shuck, hands off Slope, picks his dribble up, needs some help. Finds number 21, Tanner Shuck. Beal, hands back to Slope, gets a screen baseline. Down the lane, kicks out on the wing. Here's a 3 just ahead of the shot clock going off, and tremendous hustle by Concordia. They save it. A 3 on the way is up and good. Slope with 3. 35-30. Bowie, and we're going to get a whistle, and they're going to say traveling or a foul. One official called travel, and he got more than the Euro step. Mr. Bowie, I mean, he's quick, and he's got a quick crossover, but he got an extra step and a half. Foul went on Wiersma, his second. Haskins back to Daniels between the circles. He'll hand off. Johnson goes to the rack underneath with the scoop, and he's going to be fouled by Watson of Concordia. You can see right there that he had position, went right by him. Johnson had a step on him, and Watson picks up the personal foul. Joe Johnson at the line to shoot 2. First one on the way is up and good. .75% foul shooter on the season is Mr. Johnson. Second one, yes. He's got 4 points, 35-32. Slope with the basketball. Shuck works on Daniels. Baseline cutoff. Out front, Watson to Slope. He eyes a 3 ball, no. Rebound to Ottawa. And the Braves want to run. Daniels into the front court. And we've got a reach in or a blocking foul. They're going to call a blocking foul on Shuck. Lob it out to Daniels. He'll hand the ball off to Darryl Bowie, guarded by the Bulldogs. Bowie side of the lane with the runner. Missing, tipping around, and now Concordia comes out of the pack with it. Here's a 3. That's going to be short. Daniels up the far sideline. On top, Haskins kicks it in the corner. Pull up, Johnson, yes. Joe Johnson with 6 brings Ottawa within 1. The closest they've been since leading on the opening shot, 3-0. And here's a reach-in foul called against Ottawa. And that's going to go against Darryl Bowie, his second personal. At the line, Concordia will shoot the bonus. Carter Kent. %70. Free throw is up and good. Sophomore guard out of Crete, Nebraska. Second one, perfect. Carter Kent, not to be confused with his twin brother Clark. I think he had an alias, Clark Kent. Here's Haskins on the drive, loses the basketball. Bulldogs, 3-on-1. Open, Slope, drives underneath, dishes off to Beal. Beal needs some help. Doubled up, kicks it out top in the corner now. They'll go to Kent. Back out front, Watson. Kent, 3, no. Skips off the cylinder. Into the hands of Ryan Haskins, and they'll hold for the final shot. Down by 3, 37-34. Into the front court with the basketball comes Jackson Mallory. Guarded there by Brevin Slope. Haskins works on Beal down the lane, missed the bunny. Bulldogs trying to beat the clock. Will they? Off the window, yes! The basket is good. Execution by Concordia. And Carter Kent beats the halftime buzzer. And the Bulldogs, the number 7 seed out of Concordia, Nebraska, leads the number 2 seed Ottawa by 5. Here's Carter Kent's lay-in just ahead of the red lights, as you can see in the center of your screen going off. So it's 39-34, Concordia at halftime. We've got an exciting second half to come from Heritage Court inside the Pentagon here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, in 10 minutes.
Hey coach, do you have athletic care? Athletic Care was created to provide college athletic programs a simple solution to protect their student athletes in the event of an illness or injury. We take pride in offering the most innovative, flexible, and affordable insurance solutions for athletes. Our custom insurance programs are built to meet the needs of colleges and universities nationwide. So if your insurance provider has dropped the ball, let us pick it up.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
For over 130 years, Madison Regional Health System has been committed to quality health care close to home. Our knowledgeable medical staff believe in personalized, cost-effective health care for you and your growing family. We understand how precious life really is. Madison Regional Health System, committed to quality health care close to home.
I am a helpful smile.
I'm a helpful smile.
I am a helpful smile.
I am a helpful smile.
I
am a helpful smile.
I've been a helpful smile for 23 years.
I am a helpful smile.
I am helpful smile.
I am a helpful smile.
I am Ivy.
Powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us to deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Welcome back to Heritage Court inside the Pentagon here. It's halftime, just about set to begin the second half of play. Number 7 seed Concordia leading the number 2 seed Ottawa Braves 39-34. Again, as we've been talking about, as you can see from your shot, not many people here, and there's a reason for that because of the coronavirus outbreak. Only team members, immediate family members, and essential personnel allowed in the building. Now, the severity of this, we were just notified that, and this is unofficial, I believe, but one of the officials told me it's the Big Ten, the ACC, and the SEC have canceled their basketball tournaments. So, we'll keep our fingers crossed here in Sioux Falls. We start the second half, Concordia with the basketball. Slope down the lane, lays it off the side of the rim. Ryan Haskins up with it. Braves want to run down the lane, left hand. Off the window is up and good. Baldy. Beal. Here's a 3 on the way. Good. Tanner Shook starts up where he left off in the first half. He knocked down 2 threes. Gets one here to open the second half. Haskins down the lane off the window for 2. Haskins' first basket of the ball game. And a steal. Daniels, watch out. Boom! Jaquan Daniels with the emphatic flush. 42-40. Drive inside Beal. Too strong. Whistle and foul from behind by Daniels. His first personal. Well, you call that the exclamation dunk by Mr. Daniels on that last play. Free throw up and good by Beal. Second one on the way. No. Bounces off the rim, falls off. 43-40 Concordia. They have led except from the opening shot of the ball game when McDowell hit a 3, and here he is again. Turns, fires, and connects. Mason McDowell brings the Braves within 1. Slope cut off by Haskins. Drive, baseline, Wiersma, hand check foul. Concordia basketball, they'll inbound. Beal works on McDowell, kicks on the wing to Slope, gets a screen, goes in the paint, back to Chol. He'll go down inside, got McDowell in the lane with the head fake. Beal scores as McDowell bit the head fake. Inside, what a pass. (45-44), both teams getting up and down the floor. Beal inside. He scores easily over Mason McDowell. 5 points here in the second half. Daniels, right wing. Daniels, inside, no shot. And a reach-in foul called by Carter Kent. His second personal. Braves inbound. Daniels chases it out between the circles. Leaves it for Haskins. Takes Kent to the rack. Off the glass, no. Here's the foul. Reach in. Oh, on Tanner Shuck. Great camera work. You thought maybe that the initial foul would have been on Kent, but it wasn't. Reach in on Shuck. Good. Haskins brings the Braves within one, 47-46. Wiersma with the basketball. Gets a screen at the high post. Here's Beal inside, left hand, and kisses it over the rim for two. Beal with 7 here in the second half. Down the lane, off the glass, goes Mallory. No good. Rebound, Concordia. Shuck had the ball poked away, and last touched by Concordia. Checking in off the bench, Kyle Patrick. Mason McDowell getting a break at the 16:08 mark. 49-46 Concordia, the number 7 seed leading the number 2 seed. Bowie down the lane, up and under with the English for two. What a pretty move and shot by Darryl Bowie. Bounce pass, other way, inside! Kent to Beal for the flush. Bowie, shot deflected, dug out by the Bulldogs. Ahead to the rack, goes up, no whistle. Here's a three on the way, good. Carter Kent buries the three ball in front of the Concordia bench. And the fans roaring their approval. Haskins down the lane, one step around Wiersma and scores. Haskins with 6 here in the second half. And a steal. Down the lane, Daniels will miss the layup, but a push from behind by the Bulldogs, Tanner Shuck. And there it was. Great defensive effort by Daniels. He stepped in on that in the passing lane, poked it away, went coast to coast, fouled from behind, and he'll shoot 2. Big one on the way, no good. On the season, Daniels, 65% foul shooter. So both coaches going to make some substitutional changes here. Scarpelli in. Holt checks in. Joe Jackson in. Second one on the way. That's going to roll off the rim, no good. Andre Jackson waiting to check in at the next dead ball situation. Holt, top of the circle. Cut off by Johnson defensively. Kent, cross court. Wiersma wide open for 3, yes. Wiersma with 3. And it's 57-50. Bowie, late whistle. Scarpelli reached in, grabbed on the wrist. And the foul will go against Scarpelli. His first. Bowie, outlet, inside to Johnson, now to Haskins. Down the lane, off the glass, good. Nice move by Andre Jackson, who just checked into the ball game. This is Scarpelli with a basketball. To Kent. And Beal wanting to get the ball to Wiersma, nearly had it taken away, knocked out of bounds at the last moment by Darryl Bowie. Quickly, Jackson off the bench, or Daniels off the bench. Haskins checks out for a breather. Justin Wiersma for Concordia, standing in front of his coaching staff, will inbound. Scarpelli out near the center jump circle to Kent. Wiersma down the lane, off the glass, yes. They spread him out. Here's Patrick, three, buries it. Patrick's first basket of the ball game, and it was a big one for Ottawa. Both he and McDowell, big dudes, can shoot it. Smith, and ball knocked out of bounds, they say. Last touched by Daniels. Smith hands it back to Scarpelli. Smith thought about a three, and now Kent will take a three. No good rebound. Patrick, outlet near side. Jackson, here he comes flying down the court, and tipped out of bounds at the last moment by Scarpelli, right in front of the Ottawa bench. (59-55). Ottawa coming into the tournament averaging 88 points a game. Patrick inside, dumps it, spin move underneath. Patrick got it back from Andre Jackson and scores. Heady play by Jackson to find his teammate, and now out front, Johnson will be whistled for the personal foul on Sam Scarpelli. Jackson's first. Sideline out. Concordia basketball. Braves within two. Holt, head fake, thought about the three, backs up. Finds Kent in front of the Concordia bench. Gets a screen, pick and roll. They lost the basketball. They're going to say one of the Braves, either Patrick or Jackson, kicked the basketball. So it'll go back to Concordia. Lob inside to Smith, who stepped on the wing. Holt open for three, count it. Ryan Holt, second three of the ball game. Here's Bowie at the other end, forces a shot. Dug out by the Bulldogs. Scarpelli ahead to Kent. Carter, a couple of dribbles, finds Smith. Holt open on the wing, inside. It's Wiersma. He got position on the defender and scores. Sealed him off perfectly. Turns, uses the window, scores. Inside, Bulldogs take it away. Here's Holt up ahead. Yes! What a pass from Scarpelli to Ryan Holt. And we've got a full 60-second timeout. Concordia 66, Ottawa 57 will return to Heritage Court following this break. Well, much like our first game that preceded this one, the underdog leading the favorite, or at least the brackets say that. The 7 seed in the Kramer bracket, Concordia, with a 9-point lead on the number 2 seed, Ottawa. Bowie on top. McDowell got Beal in the air, cross court Bowie, and a reach in by Scarpelli. His second. Concordia already put up 19 or 23s, check that, in the ball game, making 11. Jackson in the lane finds Johnson. Here's the runner, good. Johnson's first basket of the second half. Beal at the elbow. Kent down the lane, challenges the big man. Underneath, we've got a late whistle, and I believe it'll be a foul against Ottawa for going over the back of Beal. Ryan Haskins will come back in off the Ottawa bench. Scarpelli, bounce pass inside. Beal lost it, got it back. Kicks on top to Scarpelli. His 3 off the mark. Rebound Ottawa. Here come the Braves. Bowie down the lane, underneath, got away, missed it. Put too much juice on it. And it will come the other way. Here's a 3 out front, up and good. Slope with 3. It's a 10-point lead. Here's a 3 on the way, and a whistle and a foul. And the foul is going to go on Tanner Shuck. His 4th, and that will bring a substitution. More importantly, Daniels will be at the line shooting 3. Fouled in the act of shooting. 65% on the season. He'll have 2 more. Second one is no good. Scarpelli will check out. Justin Wiersma will check in for the Bulldogs. Third and final one, yes. So Daniels gets 2 of 3, and the Braves will put on some pressure in the backcourt. Carter Kent making it across to Ryan Holt. Holt takes Bowie off the drive down low. Cho! Oh my, Beal with the exclamation point. Great pass from Ryan Holt. Beal did the rest. McDowell on the wing. Cut back door, throws it away. Wiersma up the near sideline. Holt baseline. Slope in the paint. Pulls up from 8. Yes. 73-61 Concordia with its biggest lead of the ball game. With 8:50 to go in the contest. Johnson wide open. He'll pull the trigger on a 3. In and out. Oh, it was about halfway down here at Heritage Court. And it pops back out. Slope on the wing. Kent to Slope. Step back 3 on the way. No. Beal battling McDowell. McDowell wins the battle on the rebound. inside, he'll throw it away. They had Daniels cutting in, and the ball poked away. Here is Johnson on the wing. Haskins, McDowell, top of the circle. Bowie wide open down the lane, goes off the glass, yes. So Bowie on the drive makes it 73-63. And we've got a full timeout here at Heritage Court. 7:53 to play in the ball game. It's Concordia by 10. Both teams getting set for the final 7:53 in this ball game. As you can see in the bottom of your screen, Concordia leading Ottawa by 10. It'll be Concordia basketball, full court pressure. Holt to inbound, does. Slope ahead, and they'll throw it away. The press got him, forcing the turnover. Daniels down the lane, up and over Slope with an athletic move. Bulldogs break it. They wanted the lob to Beal, and instead the Braves get the turnover and a foul against Concordia. They're 7th, and Ryan Haskins at the line to shoot 2. Free throw is up and good. Haskins, all of his scoring, he's got 7 here in the second half. Second one is good. So that press giving the Bulldogs fits. They finally break it. The physicality level here in the national tournaments goes up quite a bit, fans. On the drive, shot no good by Wiersma. Taken down by Mallory. Here's Daniels down the lane, off the glass, good. And we've got an official's timeout. Jaquan Daniels desperately willing to take this game over. 73-69, an 8-0 run by the Ottawa Braves, a full 60-second timeout. We'll return to the Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, right after this. Well, less than 2 minutes ago, it was a 12-point lead for Concordia. And you can see little more angst on the face of the Concordia faithful there, as the Bulldogs having a tough time breaking the press, and now we're going to get a whistle and a foul. And it's going to go on Daryl Bowie, his third. That press has brought the Braves back into the game, down by 3. A 9-0 run. Slope. And nearly taken away, knocked out of bounds in front of the Concordia bench by Daniels. Wiersma to inbound. On top, Slope. Brevin with the basketball, guarded by Bowie. Carter Kett. 16 on the shot clock. Looked at the back door. Not there. Brevin Slope. Shot no good. Reset. Underneath Carter Kent. That's no good. Beal had it. Ball loose. Arrow points toward. And it'll be a reset. We had bodies on the floor. And now Beal will come up limping. So we had a little bit of a scrum going after that loose ball. It'll be Ottawa basketball. Tanner Shuck will check in for Beal with 4 personal fouls. So Ottawa finds themselves right back in the ball game. Mallory. Daniels. He'll go to the rack. Off the glass, good. Concordia will need to find an answer to stop that drive, or Mr. Daniels is going to score at will. He's got 12 here in the second half. He has fueled this comeback. Shuck for 3, got the bounce, no, but the ball bounces into the hands of Ottawa. Ahead Daniels, here he goes again. He'll go the other way and we're tied. It doesn't make any difference for Mr. Daniels. Left hand, right hand. He can score with either. And he has put on a clinic here in the last 3 minutes. Underneath, Kent works up off the window, count it. Foul will go on Jackson Mallory. Carter Kent's basket is good. And he'll have the and one. And it's off the mark. Bowie out front, getting everybody situated. He'll take Shuck to the rack and score. With 4 fouls, Tanner had to back off. Bowie with 12. Ottawa showing you the quickness in the guard position. Good ball movement by Concordia. Slope down the lane underneath. He finds Wiersma cutting in from the weak side and scores. At the other end, Bowie, virtually unstoppable here in the second half. He answers, and the game tied again with 4:24 to go. Wiersma. Kent for 3, corner, no. Rebound, Mallory, Ottawa. Johnson. Haskins, corner, Bowie, and he traveled with the basketball. At the 4-minute mark, we've got a brand new ball game. Tied 77-77. And the 7th seed Concordia tied with the number 2 seed Ottawa. Bulldogs, little weave. Here's Wiersma going baseline. Holt kicks it out to Wiersma in the corner. Shuck open. Good. And timeout called on the floor. A full 60-second break coming up. Tanner Shuck puts the Bulldogs on top by 3. More basketball in a minute. Heritage Court inside the Pentagon. Teams breaking the huddle. There's a great shot of some Brave fans waving at the crowd and then at the camera. So full court pressure now. Concordia will answer with their own pressure in the backcourt. Daryl Bowie working on Brevin Slope. Haskins to Mallory. There's no doubt trying to isolate underneath. And what a play down the line. No good by Mallory. Got his own miss back and clears it. Inside Daniels. He'll go over Beal. Yes. And Daniels is down after that last basket. And let's just hope it's a cramp is all. Working on his lower leg. Looks potentially as that. We'll see. Get a chance if we can. And you'll be able to see right here. Daniels goes up. Comes down hard on that right leg. And grabbing at his calf on the left leg, and that's what they're working on. And he's up and running, so hopefully just a cramp, as he has gone all out, wall to wall. 16 points in the second half. Concordia with the ball and a 1-point lead. Kent finds Shuck. Dumps it side of the lane. Beal goes in on Mallory. Had position, no, gets his miss. Puts it back in from the right block for 2. Well, the key will be, can they get some movement here? Shot, no good by the Braves. Matt Baldy missed a bunny underneath, trying to get a little separation while Mr. Daniels is out, but he's healthy and he's at the scorer's table, ready to check in at the next dead ball. 2:05 to go. Slope for 3, no, off the mark, rebound Johnson. Braves want to run up the far sideline. Comes Daryl Bowie down the lane, off the glass, throws it up wildly, but he draws the foul on Justin Wiersma, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. So following the first free throw here, Daniels will be able to check in. And he'll come in now. Bowie's first free throw of the ball game. Takes his time, spins it a couple of times as you see, misses underneath Wiersma on the rebound. Under 150 to go in the ball game. Concordia with the basketball and a 2-point lead. Carter Kent needs some help. Nearly throws it away. Beal picks it up underneath Kent on top. Here's a 3 by Wiersma. No, Beal had the basketball knocked out of bounds by Johnson. And it will be Concordia basketball with 1:28 to go. Here's the shot by Wiersma. Beal and Johnson, you can see Johnson knocked it out of bounds. And now we're going to get a hand check foul called on the drive by Daryl Bowie. So Wiersma will go to the line. Wiersma, a 71% free throw shooter. Free throw on the front end is up and good. Wiersma with 15-10 here in the second half. Beal checks out. Ryan Holt back in. Wiersma's second, as you saw, is good. It's a 4-point lead, 1:25 to go. Johnson, Bowie splits the defenders, goes down the lane. Again, wildly off the glass, but he draws the foul. This one will go on Ryan Holt. Bowie at the line to shoot 2. Free throw is up and good. So Holt is out. Brevin Slope checks in. Bowie's got the second one. So a 2-point Bulldog advantage. Wiersma, Shuck. He'll go baseline, spins, almost had his pocket picked, and he does by Johnson. Nearly. Throws the ball out of bounds right in front of us. Gets it back. He is so quick. Quick hands. One of the things the Brave guards have, speed, quickness, and quick hands. Here's Bowie for 3. Airballs it. Mallory goes out of bounds. It'll be Concordia basketball. And we're going to get a timeout. Just a 30-second timeout. Here's the replay on Bowie's 3. Missed everything. Shuck and Mallory going for the basketball. I believe that Patrick or Jackson checked that. Jumping out of bounds, trying to call timeout, which they did not give, and you can't do it any longer. So 44.4 seconds to go. Concordia, 2-point lead and the basketball. Possession arrow pointing toward Concordia. So on a tie ball, jump ball, the Bulldogs will get it back. In the corner, Slope. Ahead Kent to Beal. And they're going to foul Beal with 37 seconds to go. Beal will go to the line. And it'll be Hackashack. Beal, the weak link, at 52%. Free throw, no. They need him defensively, however. Here's Daniels. You could see him wince coming down the floor, so that calf not 100% yet. A full 60-second timeout called by Ottawa. Will return to Heritage Court in a minute. So let's find out how the chess match will play out. 32.4 seconds to go. Ottawa shooting 63% for the game. And that is largely due to Mr. Daniels and Daryl Bowie attacking the glass. Mallory gets a screen, finds Bowie. Baseline in the corner. Three ball on the way is up and good by Haskins. Off the bench, delivers a cold-blooded three. Ryan Haskins puts his team up by one with 15 seconds to go. What a shot. You can see it again right here. Good shot of here's the good shot of the fans, and the Braves on their feet, and rightly so, as Ryan Haskins, here's the shot. That's the three for Concordia. Both of them bombing away here today. Ottawa 11 of 15, 73%. Concordia 9 of 13, 13 of 26, 50%. And 4 of 11, Ottawa. My apologies, fans, for 36%. So a three ball by Haskins gives Ottawa its first lead of the ball game since Mason McDowell hit a three to open it. 12 seconds. Concordia with a bucket can win. And take it away! And Daryl Bowie, as we talked about, those quick hands, stepped in the passing lane, poked it away, and Bowie will go to the line. Knocked the ball out of the hands of Wiersma, and Tanner Shuck had no decision but to foul him. And for Shuck, that's foul number 5. So he is fouled out with 4.7 seconds to go. Sam Scarpelli will come off the Concordia bench. Wiersma wanted a foul, thought he got hit on the wrist. As you saw, Bowie connects, gives the Braves a 2-point lead. And we've got a timeout on the floor. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So one more free throw for Daryl Bowie. A 2-point advantage for Ottawa. Remember, though, there's still 4.7 seconds to go. A 3-point lead with Concordia on the floor. Not all that safe unless, which I would assume, you'll see a foul called because you do not want a sharpshooter from Concordia to bury a three and send it into overtime. Foul, he'd have 2. So here we go. Free throw is up. Now we've got another timeout called as Bowie hits a pair. And it's a full 60-second timeout. We'll watch it play out in a minute here at Heritage Court in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And there's a look at the biggest shot in the career of Ryan Haskins right here. Buries a 3 to put his team ahead, deep in the left corner. And now we're going to see some pressure here. We'll see whether or not they foul and send Concordia to the line or allow them to shoot. Wiersma. And he throws it away. Ottawa's going to win as Jackson Mallory throws the basketball up. That's going to be your final score. The Ottawa Braves, down by 12 late in this ball game, come back to defeat the Concordia Bulldogs, who coming into the tournament had won their last 7 ball games. And actually, folks, looked to be in control of this one until Ottawa, in that full court press, got some steals, and then it was Jawan Daniels and Daryl Bowie took the game over specifically. Jawan Daniels, who had 18 second-half points, he was virtually unstoppable, driving to the basket using the right or left hand. Concordia, unfortunately, just did not have an answer, but they still had a chance with the lead, missing a front end of a 1-and-1, which could have given them a little extra cushion. Instead, Haskins goes down, buried that 3 deep in the corner, and that's the really the difference in the ball game. The walk-off winner, Ryan Haskins, delivers, and your final score, the number 2 seed escapes, defeating the number 7 seed Concordia 87-84. Stay tuned, more basketball to come from Heritage Court and the NAIA Division II round of 32 from the Sanford Pentagon.